hello, how bad is working without authorization in past not preparing adjustment of status married to a U.S. citizen? Well, if you're married to a U.S. citizen and you're applying for a green card through that, having unauthorized employment is not a problem. However, some people who have done authorized employment, when they're getting that job, they told their employer and filled out paperwork saying they're a U.S. citizen. If you did that, it's catastrophic. It's horrible. So for example, you found a job at a restaurant and they asked you to fill out Form I-9, or sometimes they don't even ask you to do that. The employer knows you don't have status, so they fill it out on their own and they write that you said you're a U.S. citizen, they signed for you. If USCIS finds out about that, sometimes they do, or they look it up, then you get something called false claim to U.S. citizenship, which very rarely, if ever, has any exceptions to it. It'll be a cause of removal, deportation from the United States. So you have to look to see the places where you did unauthorized employment, were these places where they claimed or you claimed to be a U.S. citizen, because that could come back to haunt you real bad. But other than that, one scenario, if you use fake documents and fake IDs, in some states it's considered a crime, a fraud, so you got to see what's going on. But some states it's not. It really depends on the state and the officers at USCIS you're dealing with. So we need to know more information about you. That's why I always need more information. I need to see what's going on in your specific case to see what's going on. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please click subscribe down here and ring that bell to get the latest updates. Also, please follow us at the links above on these various social media sites to catch the latest information, live videos, and more to help you be updated on U.S. immigration.